Let's see if maybe this works a little better. We have Umbra again with the Blinks, and Remnant. Traditional. Consume Seraph, Armor Fell, and Explosive Daedalus. Feast in our starting deck. And Umbra Assault. Interesting. Wing Technology, Hell's Banners. I'm okay with having a Hell's Banners. Mask of Penumbra. Maybe this one is gonna be a Gorging Dante. Armor 10 again. Quite annoying. Especially because we can't get slays that way. Well, we can get slays on the drags. Do want to be on the top floor. Might as well play everything. I shouldn't have played that. I really dislike what I'd have done on the top floor there. This is the wrong unit to feed. It will die to this clergyman. But so would Dante. If Dante were in the front, so... Huh. Do we still slay you? I don't think we do. Yeah. Once again, we're not getting enough damage, it seems. I kinda need to feed Dante, but I also need to somehow survive these buffed enemies. Yeah, that's kinda what I figured. This is much harder than I thought it would be. Just the existence of one shard enhanced enemy in these waves makes everything so much harder. Don't like the Emerald Rainier, but I need a target for... Well, I do have a target for Umbra Assault. This guy. We're actually fine here. We don't play Feast, we don't want to waste a life. Wait. No, we need to play Feast. I messed it up. I had to play Feast after... Well, any jump blocker will do actually. If there's one thing this deck can do well, it's producing jump blocks. I need the attack. Maybe we draw back into this Umbra more, so that would actually be very good. This is also quite good. Is it good enough? It is. With the lifesteal. Void Binding. Making of a morsel. Making of a morsel is great for Dante. But so is Void Binding. Void Binding is extremely good with Dante. I'm gonna go with that. Dripfall, Molten Encasement, Whiplash. Molten Encasement, really nice. Really, really nice. It's gonna be a bit awkward for a while. These units all suck. Their essences, at least. Large stone? Frenzy stone. Again? Again with these guys? Uh-oh. Oh, Abandoned Umbra. Also Conscription Notice is also very good. And then there's Light's Gift, which is just amazing. But I might need that Abandoned Umbra. Huh. Oof. This is hard. I feel like it's so wrong to turn down the Light's Gift. I don't want Frenzy Stone on Dante. 6 hits should be enough. 7 hits is barely any better. Am I about to make the same mistake as last time? Maybe. But this time we actually have scaling with the morsels. Nice. This Abandoned Umbra is gonna be huge. Huge deal. That will be better later, but we can't get it later. It's irrelevant now. Guess we use it on the bottom floor instead. No space for the drag. Double hit the front line? Almost. What is left in the deck? Well, not like we needed that. Yeah, the abandoned Umbra made a big difference there. Mind Collapse and Umbra Assault and Making of a Morsel. I'll gladly take the Making this time. Gripfall, Sacred Wicks, Molded. Sacred Wicks can be somewhat nice with all these tombs. I think I prefer it over Molded here. Really? Shadow Eater and Alloy Construct, huh? The game really wants me to take these. But I don't want to. I don't have a great dupe. I don't think Dante would get the benefit of this. So, no. Even if Dante would get the benefit of this, it's still pretty weak. Fate's First Blade might actually come into play. Not that likely, but it might happen. Oh. Is that a shield? I think it is a shield. Upgrade and Umbra Assault with plus 30. Purge a Blink. Not that necessary. Move on. We don't need to have that many shards. Not right now. Nice hits. More stats for Dante. That is totally fine. Let's blow this guy up. Greg doesn't need to be played. Slightly annoying bomb. But I think we just throw a train steward in front. Actually, the damage is mostly coming from Daedalus spikes. Ember Drain 3. We will have one Ember left. That is good enough. Because that one Ember will translate into many Ember. That bomb is quite a sponge. The Dyson sucking up all my damage. Doesn't matter how we place them, they will all die no matter what. Sweep on the top floor? That would deny me of my morsels and I'm not a fan of that. I want my morsels. I want these minors. Do I want stealth right now? No, I'd rather have a damage shield. I'll keep that in the deck for now. Do want to eat that rubble morsel so that we have 1 energy next turn. Which makes a pretty big difference, I would say. But I think we're just strong enough to win. And because it's win anyways, the difference is not actually that big. But yeah. Formless Child. Intent on death. I kinda want Formless Child to work. It is not a priority unit. If we have Formless Child on turn 1, guaranteed, that would be great. But we don't. And this is all the difference between the unit is amazing and the unit is worthless. Now we have some interesting options. I feel like Legion of Wax should be what we take here, but Morsel Mica could be some scaling on Dante. Better than none. +6/+6 each turn. It's not huge. But do we need something that is huge, or do we just need something that is consistent? I'll go with something that is consistent here. And we really want to find the large stone. There we go. Paraffin Enforcer. Suddenly the question is, how can we make use of that? Paraffin Enforcer on Dante would be absolutely ridiculous. Especially with Fate's first play, but I really don't think we can make that work. It seems like we're a one unit solution here. And Umbra Assault is now good. Dante is now large. Let's try to find quick. Dante is now quick as well. We need a few more ways to scale him up, but morsels will usually do that for us. While we amass damage shields. That is a scary bottom line. Quite scary indeed. Looks like I'm not gonna get that collector. Really needed a Umbra assault here. This one doesn't matter at all. $33, perfect for this Absolver. But they die anyway, so let's target this one instead. Health is very nice. $15 times 2, huh? Well... Good thing we are quick with Dante. This enemy has a lot of health. A little bit too much for my taste. But I think we should be fine. Nice. That is a good morsel. Let's kill one of you. Damage shield is actually quite nice. And I think this should be no problem with Dante dealing 92 damage next turn. Or even more. Yeah, 8 damage shield. We lose them quickly because of spikes, but we also win very quickly. One more hit is always nice, even on Dante. We might need a way to deal with stealth. Divine Artifact, huh? Forever Flame, Concussive Coals and Grindstone. I don't think we need any of these. Let's take the gold. And here is the hope for peace. Spells with Purge now have Consume instead. It's all spell upgrades from here. Twinstone, Truestone. I wish that were a value stone. We need so many cost reduction. Let's start with making of a morsel. Permafrost goes on resin removal, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty impactful. I just want another cost reduction, right? This is actually not too bad either. Yeah, another cost reduction is all I want here. Well, I would have taken double stack. But let's get the cost reduction on the void binding there. The units are actually not too bad. We should get Plinks out. Who's the true multi-striker? Multi-strike powerhouse. Do we? Do we dare? No, because it's entirely unnecessary and a risk. It's an unnecessary risk. We don't do those. Probably should have been double damage shield instead. You heal that back up, sure. Yeah, you can have the armor. I gain the damage shield. This one is much more important. Do I even want to play that right now? I don't think so. We might want to play these, or at least one of them. Get rid of the Ember Drain. Probably a good idea. We do have enough power to kill everyone here. That is nice to see. Then again, we do have a lot of power on the top floor. This floor is probably gonna be the most difficult one to deal with. Oh, double hit on the backliner. Energy morsel and drag. You're quite tanky. Doesn't matter. And here's the boss. That is actually a nice reform. I will gladly take that. Well, 6 times 7. That is actually more multi-strike than Dante has. But the damage is pretty low. There we go. Excavation, Eruption, Gem Trove and Grovel. Nope. Not really interested in those. I am interested in a Votivary, however. That just guarantees we will have Hell's Banner active every turn. And we can put a few nice things on it. Kinda want removals, I kinda also want caverns. Relics, spell upgrades. I think the left side is too strong here. Friendly units get +5 attack. That is not insignificant on Dante. Let's cut down on those blinks. Void Binding is probably our best dupe. We do still need some shards, but we will get enough of them. Do we already... Ember Drain? I think so. Yeah, figured we were gonna draw into drafts. Might as well get them out here. And here is my Votivary. Let's get rid of the Ember Drain for now. That was a good timing to get rid of the Ember Drain. Let's just gain 10 damage shield on Dante. Why not? Kinda wish we could use those. But that's not really a thing right now. Maybe we want capacity, so we can use more morsels, but in the same way more draw should generally be better. That will also help us draw back into our feast as well. Oh, okay then. Whoops. I misplayed this. Should have played the candle. But I don't think taking 3 damage here hurts. Hey Nate! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome Nate and Raiders. We're currently doing the Dante challenge. And the game decided to give us Ember Drain. So things are looking pretty good. Hi Jim, welcome. Just generate some energy so we can get this candle out of our hand. Nice, nice. Going well. Another furnace tap. It's so unnecessary, but I'm still gonna pick it. Just for fun. We have a few options here. Few options, and most of them are quite unnecessary. Sinner's Salve is not terrible right now. But with the health banners guaranteed, I don't think we really need it. I will take a Firewall. For not that many good reasons. But it's just nice to have. Some of these tombs have to get out of here. The Molten Encasement? Yeah, I'm not using it at all. I could have fused it into the Votivary, but I'm just gonna go with an explosive. We have our damage shields. Intrinsic. Do I care? Not too much. Extreme Stone, I don't think I care about that at all. Sure, let's move on. Spell Shield makes Morsel Generation a bit harder. But I don't think that's gonna be a huge problem. For some reason. Generate the energy we need. Okay then. Alright, I need to play this. And then we clear the Ember Drain. And Dante is already strong enough to deal with that entire floor. Oh, we did get both damage shields off of that guy. Very nice. Might as well play this. Not like we need that anymore. Now we can dig for better morsels, thanks to the damage shield being gone. And yeah, 12 damage shield should last us for the rest of the fight. We need to make sure that the Votivary dies, but it's not gonna be a problem here. Votivary morsel. We can't actually play all the candles. I probably could have avoided that problem by feasting on the Ember morsel and then the rubble morsel and then killing the Votivary with the Umbra. And it's not like 3 damage matters at all. And let's purge the Amber Drain. I have Firewall. Right, I have Firewall. I forgot about it. I only picked that up recently. So yeah, all these things don't really matter anymore. Right, the 3 damage we took was actually last turn, last fight. There we go. No, none of these really work well here. We don't need another Votivary or anything of that kind. I think the only thing we need is some spell upgrades at this point. Removals would also not have been terrible right now. Lost luggage, improved firebox, sure. These are also tempting. But let's first get our spell upgrades ready. About like this. And now we don't have enough anymore. Should have looked at it. There's the value stone I was looking for quite a while. I guess we still do it. I also think we... No, that doesn't have to be a purge stone. We can purge that manually here. We have another purge left. That could go on a drag. It goes on the entombed explosive instead. Drags are 0 cost at least. We should have no problem with this Seraph. I hope. Actually, I'm pretty confident. 23 times 9. $23 times 10 would be 230. We would need 2 hits for each of these, so we hit 8 times 23 is 160, 184. Slightly short on killing the light wings if we play Dante on the bottom. That would be a good way of dealing with the purifiers. We do want to keep making of a morsel, so the first spell I play is gonna be Furnace Tap. Let's see what we draw. Nice. Let's also get rid of that stealth on the Seraph. We don't need lifesteal, we just need damage. This should be pretty straightforward from this point on. You want to keep this if possible. Play thy holiest shield first. I need the energy. Let's gain the energy. Play the shield. We take some damage to our pyre wall. No, we don't. We don't have to. Maximum attack boost. Might as well clear the Ember Drain again. The only problem right now is that the Votivary doesn't die every turn. So there is a very small chance that we don't have energy on a turn where we wanted it. Let's consume the feast now. Votivary did die now. Wait, you already die. What do you die to? We don't have Exploding Candle. Oh yeah, we put an explosive into the Votivary. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's play it like that. We have enough stuff on our Dante. Good thing we're not Ember Drained this turn. But we still had enough Pyre Wall left to absorb all the damage from these. So that wasn't a huge problem. And onto the Divinity. Get that divine victory. Let's see. 23. We need 1, 2. Each of these guys need 3 hits. 75, they need 4 hits. We have a Void Binding, we are fine. Each of these need 3 hits. Yeah, right. We're not actually quite there yet. Let's get rid of the Rage and Ember Drain here. This is about one of the only times where we will actually take damage. Because we don't have morsels yet. Oh yeah, the Lost Luggage is actually preventing us from getting a morsel with the abandoned Umbra on the first turn. Maybe I shouldn't have picked it up. That is actually somewhat of a downside. This will blow up the frontliner. Of course we hit that. Spikes are quite annoying here. We will block this guy's hit. I didn't know I would draw into an Umbra Soul, but now I kinda wish I had used them for the Conduit Redirector here. Six damage shield will change things, but we don't have lifesteal right now. Our morsels are committing suicide. This is a slight problem. Are we better off absorbing the hit from the Conduit Redirector? For sure. We can kill that guy with the explosion there. If we do it like this, we can actually eat this one, which doesn't matter, but... And these on the top floor will all die, but I want them out of my hand. Spikes again, but we do have the Void Binding this time around. The Void Binding and the resin removal. Lifesteal to heal Dante back to full is very much appreciated here. Stop the spike so we can keep the damage shield. Use you to stop that guy. And now it looks like we're outscaling things. Yay, we did actually get a morsel from that, very nice. We keep the resin removal around for just in case any more spike enemies show up. Yeah, there is a spike enemy. Dispel our damage shields. This is just gonna be a survive until relentless one, right? More spikes. Well, they're no longer a big problem. Vengeful Shark got added mid-combat. That didn't increase our multi-strike, sadly. Do we want to get rid of the damage shields to get a slay? Sure. Can hit the backliner here. Oh, we're starting to deal some damage to the Divinity here. But this is, as far as I'm aware, the last wave before Relentless. So there's not much more after this. And there we are. Arrived at Relentless. With our 275 times 8 Dante. Good enough, good enough. Yeah. This one is generally not that hard of a challenge, is what I thought. But this is actually the first one we actually had to try twice. Glad about the Thy Holiest Shield and Dante mastery. Because these can sometimes be annoying to find. Units play 290, one more than our previous record. Nice, nice. Yeah, pretty straightforward. We gave Dante some scaling with the Morsel Maker and then used the Ember Drain engine to scale him out of control. And it worked, as usual. Pretty classic Dante deck. Okay. So that marks another expert challenge completed. That leaves us with 16 more to get the Divine Victory on.